Hello guys and welcome to weekly outlook here on pound USD. We've got euro USD, gold, we've got USDCAD and DXY. Alright, starting off here with the pound USD. Last week I anticipated a retest of this region and a continuation to the upside. I'm still very much anticipating to see that play out. As you can see here from the daily time frame, we've seen price retest this region actually. So we had a big bullish candle, we pull back. The best thing to anticipate now is a pullback, a continuation to the upside. At the same time, price can do this. This is the low and the high. Using a Fibonacci retracement, it's possible to see price come into this region of 1.3356 region. With that in mind, now if we go back to the 4 hours time frame, at market open, if we get price to reject this region and create like a double bottom, we can get price to continue to the upside. Otherwise, we might get price to come into this region one more time and then continue to the upside. Why? Because we've seen with the Fibonacci retracement to a market from the low to the high here, with the estimation we see this price region can be attracted. Okay, that being said, so this is exactly what I'll be looking out for in the coming week. Either we see a price rejection here, we'll get like a double bottom and then we'll continue to the upside, or we get the price to come into this region of 1.3350 before continuing to the upside. The only time I'll be anticipating an invalidation to that would be when price breaks below this region of 1.3256, which I don't really see happening until maybe the midweek, and by then we're going to make another video. That's that for pound USD. Similarly here for euro USD, my anticipation would be to see price continue to the upside. We've seen a break of the downward trend line. We've seen a retest to this region of 1.122425. Normally what I'll be looking out for now is actually to see price maybe break out to these regions here, make some kind of retest. I want to see price start pulling up to the upside here, or we might get a rejection and see price come back one more time to this region, maybe to create a double bottom here or here. Then we'll continue to the upside. The only time I'll be looking out for sales actually will be if price breaks below this region again, and that will be to see price do something like this. Alright, yeah, so that's basically it. That's what I'll be anticipating for euro USD. We've seen price reject here, reject here, reject here, price rejected here. It's possible to see price just continue pulling down here. I won't fail to see that I can recognize a pattern here that looks like a head and shoulder pattern for me, which is why I'm anticipating that price might come into this region, but might reject this region one more time and continue to the upside. Actually, the best opportunity or the best way to go for buys is to see price break above this region. Okay, see price break above this region, we continue buys. But it's possible to see price come back here before going to the upside. Alright, that's it. Looking good. Gold, quite similarly, kind of like correlating with pound USD and euro USD. We've seen price go to the upside, retake this critical region here, looking like it's forming a inverse head and shoulder pattern. So it will be good to, let me slide to the 1 hour time frame here. Seems like price is just ranging here, all of this region here. That said, so what would I be looking out for? I'll be looking out to see price break above this region here, so we can continue to the upside, or we might get a break of price below this region one more time and maybe sell to the downside. Okay, I'm not going to neglect the fact that it's possible for price to still come into this region here, reject from this region and go to the upside. So it's very possible. So I think the best opportunity for actually sell positions would be around this region here. Just seeing price below this means that we might have changed positions. It's possible that gold wants to start selling. But all these regions is possible regions for price to reject and still continue to the upside. And the best opportunities for buys now for me would be price above 3,328 or 3,330 regions here. Okay, that would be what I'll be looking out for gold. USDCAD, we've seen price break here, make a new low here of 1.36, so let's call it 1.37 region. We've seen the pullback of this region, which is quite what I anticipated previously for a continuation to the downside. Price has a 50% retracement region. Before the end of market on Thursday, I wanted price to like come into this region before this down push, but we already saw that happen. So what we're looking out for here on USDCAD should be, I'm gonna kind of like take this out so it looks better. Okay, so it looks better. Take this off. I'm not neglecting that this is a region here, which is fine. I've seen a low created here and price is close to that low. So what I will be anticipating would be to actually see price below this region here, then I'll continue to the downside. Otherwise, price above this region, I'll buy to the upside. That's that for USDCAD. Sorry, and then lastly here, the XY. We've seen price break below the upward trend line. We've seen that retest here. We've seen it push to the downside, but price is currently at a very critical region here of 99. Let's call it 99.20. Okay, so I definitely want to see price continue to the downside for buy opportunities on pound USD and euro USD. Otherwise, if price consolidates within this region, we're going to chill. Buy opportunities for DXY will be price above this region, then I know price wants to start selling on pound USD and euro USD. But at the moment, obviously we can see I'm actually looking out for buy opportunities. And that being said, it means that for DXY I want to see price actually continue to the downside so we can continue the buy opportunities on pound USD like here. But if price comes into this region one more time before continuing, it means that we'll be looking for something like this on DXY. Maybe see price pull back into this region one more time before continuing to the downside, which is something like this and this. Alright, that's that for Outlook. I hope you back some peeps this week. I'll see you guys for updates soon, and make sure you enjoy. Ciao.